Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. I think the stream quality should be decent. I'm hotspotting off my phone. This is the last couple of hours. I'm here in California. I'm flying back to Arizona at 4 o'clock, so I'm super, super pumped on that. I want to absolutely congratulate everyone that's part of Technical Solutions and Learn Plan Profit. I think for how today kind of just kickstarting the new week, right? Today's Monday. It's been amazing. I did not trade super aggressively. I traded very simple patterns. I missed out on such huge opportunities. For all those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, you guys saw my trades, both my exit on Facebook and my entry on UWT. And on both trades, I left so much on the table. I did clear a little bit over $500 profit. I think a little bit over like 560. I'm going to show you guys my profits and why I took the position. I'm not going to do any breakdowns on any stocks, so with all due respect, that's going to be for tonight's later video after I get back and all situated in Arizona. There's three things that I'm super pumped for. First of all, first thing I'm super pumped for is I'm going to be back in my trading area, which is just something that I absolutely love in Arizona. Second thing I'm super pumped for, I'm so pumped to be able to see my boys again. All the guys, all my roommates that I live with, have just been showing Snapchatting me videos of them like having fun and stuff like that. And I've been over here with I don't want to say like with my family, but we've been doing a lot of like meetings with a lot of other influencers and stuff like that. So it's been pretty cool. And then the last thing is that I'm so pumped to go check out the new house that I just bought. So yeah, just wanted to share what I'm really looking forward to as I get back to Arizona. There's so much in life that I hope each and every single one of you get to experience. And I was reading a couple of the messages. There's so much in life that we I think don't get to appreciate. Like I'm so blessed to be able to have seen my parents here as I came to visit. And I'm going off on a tangent, so let me go ahead and just start breaking it down and kind of go from there. So how long has the buying process taken you? Usually, if you pay cash, it's a 2-week close. You can expedite it that way. I'm not paying for this house cash, right? I'm putting, I don't know if I could disclose, putting 40% down on this property. So yeah, pretty pumped on that. And 100%. So Arturo Gomez, I want to give you, first of all, I want to give you a huge shout out. Also, Billy the Kid. But this is a great thing. He's like, I've learned that being out of the, whoa, what's this? Let's see, being out of the comfort zone and out of the trading station sucks. 100%. Like it's something that makes me feel super uncomfortable sometimes, just because I'm not at peace, right? For all those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, I think a lot of you guys were able to experience that firsthand today. So I'm going to quickly recap on my trade, right? We've talked about Facebook, all week. Today was the first day that Facebook really broke above $180, and it cleared a little bit over 4.45% today. That's not really what I found to be like too valid. It's my biggest thing is like you guys know that on Friday I had a for those that are part of Learn Plan Profit. Dad, I'm live. Oh, Dad, I'm good. Appreciate it. Thank you. You guys saw that on Friday I had a Facebook position. And then I was up $195 on Friday. And then today I was able to close. I'll show you guys my profits right here. I was able to close $375.30 on the day. That's not taken into consideration the $195. So whenever you guys see like the open, so the open was a little bit over $500. If I'm not mistaken, it was a little bit over. It should have been very close to 600, if not above that. But again, I closed the 195. That was what I closed on the day on Friday. Today was 375. And can you guys guess? Can you guys guess where I sold? So Facebook did an amazing thing, and I'm going to tell you why I sold and what I could have done better. First of all, it was a super busy morning for me. I just wasn't in a position to really actively be trading. That's the easiest way for me to put it. I missed out on huge margins. I missed out on about $5.69, and the reason that I say that is because if I'm not mistaken, I traded live in the Learn Plan Profit live stream. So my Learn Plan Profit group gets to watch me trade live every day, and I locked in profits. If I'm not mistaken, right around $180. Let me just make sure that the stream is still going strong. All right, there we go. So right around $180. And the thing that was the most upsetting was that it cleared, it broke above 180, and the reason that I sold at 180 is, as you guys could see a couple days ago, there was a resistance right here, right around 180 as well, and that's what influenced, right? I was looking at previous patterns. That's what influenced my understanding of, like, maybe I should lock in profits at that specific price point. The momentum was just so great with Facebook today. And I want to congratulate everyone that was absolutely able to kill it. There's a lot of people within Learn Plan Profit that said, like, no, I'm going to hold, like Austin, Don. There's a couple of our traders that I was able to, I don't know if they actually ended up holding, but they're like, hey, I feel comfortable holding Facebook as it continues to push up. There's a couple traders also that were already invested in Facebook due to my call out on Friday. And the amazing thing about that is that they were able to cover a margin of profit that I wasn't able to. The reason why is, you guys know that I'm extremely conservative, but something that I could have done better is, if I knew that if I was in my trading station, I would have scalped this all day. I would have sat on my, like, would have not had lunch, would have not had breakfast, would have just traded this all day, because all it did was it traded in between the EMA line and the top VWAP. It's like textbook patterns, right? Super easy to understand. And it wasn't until here that it really started to trend below the EMA line, and then it kind of broke its pattern. And then that's when I probably would have stopped trading it. So altogether, that was my trade on Facebook. Huge area of opportunity for myself. I think when it comes down to the 180-day chart, 184-hour chart, you could see that it's definitely very overextended. I think it is going to experience somewhat of a pullback. I also think the SMA line is going to act as a slight resistance. So I'm really excited for this week, right? We're kickstarting this week off to an amazing start. We just want to make sure that we keep that momentum going. I hit my daily goal today, right? My daily goal was $500 to $750, and being able to clear on the day a little bit over 560. That's what I found, and saw a lot of value. And my trades were pretty smooth. And then for all those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, you guys saw that I took a position on UWT. First of all, on the 180-day chart, the reason that I found this to be attractive was I saw it holding above the EMA line. It started showing signs of an uptrend pattern with the resistance right around $38. And then the last thing, when it comes down to the 1-day 1-minute chart, let me just pull this up real quick. On the 1-day 1-minute chart. So what I was actually looking at was when I was talking to the LPP group, I was focusing on this middle VWAP. I wanted it to break above the middle VWAP. Once it broke above it, my entry price, if I'm not mistaken, was $36.43, and then it started to push up. And guess what? I sold right before it had the huge spike. It's honestly such a joke that like everyone within like Learn Plan Profit and TechBot Solutions know that I sell like super early, but it was right around this resistance, around the 36.80, where I sold, and guess what? It pushed up. It pushed up pretty much, not a whole dollar, but it pushed up quite a bit. And everyone within Learn Plan Profit is like, hey Ricky, congrats on your trade, because I didn't call out when I sold it. They're like, hey, congrats on your trade. The reason I didn't call it out was because I was Ubering back to the OC, and it pushed up almost another $1. And I was just like, hey, did you get out of your position? I was like, yep, I got out of it at like $1 below wherever it was at that point. So it sold off. It had a little bit of a pullback at 37.20. That's when I entered another position, and it pushed up. I saw resistance right on 37.40, and then I sold my second position there, and I was able to cover a total of $195.16. The thing that I did very well today, if I can say so myself, is let me see. All right, here we go. So one thing that I feel, so I re-entered when you sold Facebook. Yeah, so everyone honestly jokes about, so watch any of my videos. Any time that I have a huge day, a majority of time is I still probably sold way too early. I could have made, with my position size on Facebook, I could have made probably $1,500 today, on the day, not including my profits from Friday, right? On the day, I could have made a little bit over $1,500. So Acacia, you're saying that you make it look so easy. Acacia, I don't know if you tuned in. You're part of Learn Plan Profit. Did you tune in for the Learn Plan Profit live stream this morning? Because I feel like with how the patterns were working out this morning, everything was working out very, very fluid. The thing that I think that I did very amazing today is UWT, when I first took my initial position, it pulled back. It pulled back about 20 cents. I think his name was Jay that was in the live stream that said hey, are you down on your position? And I said yes. But it was because I had a smaller dollar value invested in this specific ETF that I didn't feel uncomfortable. How many of you guys have ever done that? When you go, if I went in to UWT with $30,000 and it pulled back those 20 cents, I would be, just because of the dollar value at risk, I would have been a little bit uncomfortable, right? Because of the monetary aspect of it. But one thing that I think I did very well today, although my trading was not perfect with my entries and my exits and how I could have scalped it, that's because of my travel. That's because I wasn't actively trading. But one thing that I could have done that I did very well today is my position size. And that's something that I've noticed a lot of our members within Learn Plan Profit, their biggest struggle when they first get started, maybe for a lot of you guys can relate to this, a lot of their big struggles when they're trying to continuously grow their account, they cut losses sometimes too quick, and they cut losses at the very bottom. How many of you guys have ever done this? Because of the dollar value that they're down. And it's not because there's a break of pattern, because the percentage loss is too much. It's because they have too much at risk, that there's too much emotions attached. And that's something that I did an amazing job today. My position sizes were $10,000 to I think $14,000. And I know that's a lot, but if you think about my overall account value of $25,000 to $30,000, I normally trade with $25,000 to $30,000. When I was trading Facebook, that's how much I was trading with. But when I was trading these series of ETFs, I was trading with the $10,000 to $15,000, and it felt so great because I wasn't as I don't even know what word to use, but I just wasn't so micro focused on every single cent. I was really focused on making sure that the pattern was still relevant, and we did an amazing job with that. And I think that is truly one of my biggest, strong points or strong areas that I did today, that I implemented to my trading. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's pretty much what led to my success. I talked about my trades, I recapped, I showed you guys my profits. So it's called discipline. 100%. Aaron, I know it's easier said than done. And for all those that are just getting started, I've been there where if you have $5,000 in your account, you always want to take the max dollar position on your account, right? Because you want to maximize your profits. And I get that, but as you're just getting started, even myself, right? I've been doing this for years. Even myself, sometimes I feel like when I take my position sizes which are a little bit too big, I really start to struggle emotionally with my position, because I start to really second guess myself. And if the dollar value is not in the back of my head of how much is at risk, then I'm so much more at ease. And that's going to be a huge focus for me this week, making sure that my position sizes are good. I'm going to make sure that I focus on quality patterns, and that there's a good amount of stocks that I'm going to talk about once I get back from my flight to Arizona. I'm going to do my top 3 to 5 stocks that I'm looking at this week, and in that breakdown, I'm going to talk about the quality patterns that I'm going to be focused on this week and how I plan to take advantage of them. So I'm super excited about that. I think I have to go. My flight leaves at 4 o'clock and it's 2:30, but it's an airport that's pretty close by. So let's see. So Carlos, I had Raising Cane's yesterday for the first time. It was fire. Thank you for everything you do. Carlos, let me know where you're located at. So if you're in California or in Arizona, I'd love to meet up for some lunch. Being self-aware is key. 100% Sergio. So I want to thank you guys again for absolutely everything it is that you guys do. I feel like the group as a whole, Learn Plan Profit and Tech Solutions, did much better than I did when it comes down to how many of you guys have felt so much more confident with your trades? Maybe your profits are not I've had days where you guys have seen it. I've closed over almost $3,000 right in one day, in one sitting, and that's not normal, right? But today with my trading and how is it that I did it, I felt so comfortable with it the entire time, and that's such an amazing feeling. It's I would much rather experience these days rather than trying to struggle to make $600 or $700, because I understand what I'm doing every single time. So that's pretty much it. I really do appreciate your guys' time and absolutely everything it is that you guys do. I am going to be announcing 2 new things, and if you guys can please hold me accountable to this by the end of the week, that would be amazing. But I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I know we haven't really done a giveaway too much for those that are part of already enrolled in Learn Plan Profit. So it gives you guys a week or a couple days for those that are not already enrolled in Learn Plan Profit. And I want to do this on a weekly basis. It's not something that 100% I'm going to do every single week, but it's something that I want to get in the habit of doing. One thing that I am going to be doing every week that I plan to continue to do as long as everything goes well is I want to start giving away 10% of my profits, first of all, to a member that's part of either Tech Solutions or Learn Plan Profit, right? The other thing that I announced this on my Instagram, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I was like, how cool would it be to give away some of my profits to motivate you guys, right? To maybe even fund your account. A lot of you guys might need a new computer, and for those that are enrolled in Learn Plan Profit or are part of TechButt Solutions, then it would be, you guys invest so much time in these videos. I'd be more than happy to give back. The other thing that someone suggested was, and it was something that was in the back of my head, is like, what about on a weekly basis donating to a charity? And I'm gonna start based off of last week. Last week I had a really solid week of trading, and I don't want to just start this week and let's say like this week I only clear, let's say $1,500 or $2,000. I want to make sure that I take into consideration last week, since we had such a strong week, and I take that into consideration for my donation. So I'm going to give away 10% of my profits as of now, right, to a charity of a member's choice, and then the other 10% is going to go to a member that's part of TechButt Solutions or Learn Plan Profit. So it's someone that's enrolled or going to enroll by this Friday. I think that would be pretty sweet. So Carl's saying sweet, gotta get that tax break. You guys crack me up. But yeah, any ideas? Like and the reason that I'm doing this is because this was suggested by one of our members, and you guys know that I'm all open to like making you guys feel more of value, right? So yeah, there's so many. When I made that video about the series of charities that we're going to be donating to, there's so many amazing charities that you guys recommended, and we're definitely in a blessed situation where we can give back. And I hope that not only myself can be doing this, but for all those that are in a position that can give back and are doing, we have so many traders now within Learn Plan Profit that are doing so well, so consistently, that hopefully maybe some of you can also start donating to a charity of your choice or whatever it is that you guys want, right? Also for, just it's something that we can talk about later. But I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your Monday. I'm really looking forward to this video that I'm going to be going live in after at around like maybe 8 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you guys can do me the biggest favor, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up, and I'd be more than happy to continue to make content that you guys want. So let's see if there's any more questions. You're such a and Kyle, so you're saying that you're such a good person. I really do appreciate that, but I hope that you guys know that like the reason that we're doing this, like I'm getting all like everything that we've done within TechButt Solutions and Learn Plan Profit has all like the reason I created Learn Plan Profit was based off of members' suggestions. Like they told me like, hey, I want more time to work with you and to watch you trade live. So that's why we created this. And everything it is that we've created with like the applications that we're working on and all the software, it's all because of your guys' suggestions. So any ideas that you guys have, all you guys have to do is let us know, and if we see that this would bring enough value for a good amount of people, then I hope that that's where I take my duty and my responsibility to take action in those potential solutions that our team can provide. So let's see. Muhammad saying, "LOL, there's too many people in these streams now. It's hopeless." No, Muhammad, what's going on? Let me see. My thing is lagging so much. All right, give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Man. Muhammad, I can't see your message right now, but if you want to direct message me, I really do apologize. The stream is really getting delayed. So hope you guys all have an amazing day. Thank you guys again for your time. Let's kill it, and let's keep it consistent, right? With whatever it is that you guys choose to invest in, let's make sure that it's something that you see value in and not based on other people's opinion. And let's just make sure that we focus on that quality. So thank you guys again for your time. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.